Hello everyone and welcome on back to another episode. For today we are talking about The Flash. More specifically, Season 3. If you don't know, The Flash is, well, obviously. By the way, if you're not watching it, please go check it out. It's awesome if you can. It's one of the best shows, I think, on television. But anyway, in Season 3, in the episode, Savitar, the main villain, says that there are three characters. They said that someone in this, in the Team Flash, one will die. One will suffer one will suffer something far worse than death. One will be killed, and one will betray. Now, here are my picks for them. The reason I waited so long, it actually happened like 2 weeks ago, I think. But the reason I waited so long is because I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see it if you didn't before talking about it. Now, I know some of you might not even watch The Flash, and some of you don't have it yet. I'm going to watch it on Netflix, so, like, when it gets on there. So, if you don't want to know, click off this video right now, because it's a spoiler. I mean, it's not really spoilers, because I don't know what they're going to do, but here's what I think is going to happen. I think the one that's going to die is going to be Iris. Now, here's why. In the episode, they kind of killed her in, like, a future scene, and I think that's going to happen, but the reason, and they can bring her back, because she died in the comics, and then she got brought back, like everybody does in the comics when they die, so I don't think that'll be a main problem. But I do think that Barry won't be able to stop him, even if it doesn't happen the exact same way that it does in the show. I think that Iris will die somehow. It doesn't have to be exactly what happens in the future scene, but Iris will die. Now my pick, I'm going to keep the betrayal one for the end because I think it's going to be interesting. Now, if you take a look at the one who I think is going to suffer a fate far worse than death, when you look at Savitar, what is his thing that he thinks is far worse than death? He is trapped in the Speed Force. He cannot manipulate a real body to go down and to be real. He's trapped in the Speed Force. It even says it in the episode. I think that's what he's talking about when he says far worse than death. And I think if Savitar kills Iris, Wally's going to take it upon himself to end Savitar once and for all. And all we've seen in the show so far, since Wally's got his powers, is just a steep incline that eventually he is going to be faster than Barry. But I think they won't make him be better than Barry. I don't think he'll be a better fighter. I think he'll just be a faster runner. So he's going to try to take on Savitar with the help of Barry. He's going to stop them. But Wally's going to get trapped in the Speed Force. Now, why Wally? It could happen to Barry. It could happen to, Caitlin. She becomes Killer Frost, like, fully. And I guess that can also be the betrayal on the show. But I think there might be one other. Some people might say that Barry will be the betrayal. Because he has done it, like, at the end of Season 1, going into Season 2, we all know he stopped talking to the Flash team. He completely shut him out, and he was just doing things all by himself. Well, that can be considered, like, abandoning them and just, betrayal. But what I actually think is going to be the betrayal is Joe. Now, here's why. If you think about it, they said 5 months from the future scene that we saw in this episode until Iris dies. That would put it right at either episode 3 before the end or 2 before the end, not the season finale. So, if he loses there, then Wally goes, fights Savitar, gets stuck in the Speed Force, but nobody knows he's stuck in the Speed Force, maybe other than Barry and maybe Jay. But other than that, Joe's just going to think that he's dead. So not only now do you have Iris dying because of Barry putting her in a situation because she was dating Barry, and that's the one who they were going to go after, and him either allowing Wally to do it or to put Wally in a situation where he felt like he had to. Now you got 2 of Joe's actual kids that Barry accidentally or unintentionally basically sent them to their death. Now Joe is going to be really mad at Barry, and that's going to be the betrayal. It's going to build out. That's going to be the sort of cliffhanger for Season 4. I know they're going to make a Season 4. They kind of have to. I mean, they don't really have to, but I really want them to. But that's what I'm talking about. Joe is going to be super mad at Barry because Iris just died, and Wally might have died. He'll be stuck in the Speed Force. Both, I think, will come back eventually, but that is my picks for the 3 prophecies, I guess you could say, of Savitar. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you stay on here and don't watch The Flash and don't intend to, so you just stay to watch, you're not going to understand anything of what I just said. So if you stay in here, Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video. If you liked my picks, also leave a like on the video. Comment down below what you think the picks are. And I also want you guys to hit that subscribe button. That will really help me. And we will do a little something special for 50 subscribers. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!